Thanks for watching another episode of Rider Nation Station. Help us help you by subscribing on YouTube or following us on Facebook.
Welcome to Ace Cuts Barbershop, a locally owned and family-oriented shop. Our professional team consists of Chase, Scotty, and Jake, and we strive for perfection in every haircut. It's also more than just cutting hair for us. We build great relationships and friendships with everyone that walks through our doors. So come in and see Chase and the crew at 1649 Salina Road, St. Mary's. Let's go Riders!
The St. Mary's Memorial High School Alumni Foundation is proud to support St. Mary's athletics. We invite you to become a member of the Alumni Foundation by checking out our website at www.mhsaf.com or checking us out on Facebook. Good luck, Riders.
Oglaze Equipment Rental is your source for all your equipment needs. Whether you're a contractor or a homeowner with a project, we can help get the job done more efficiently. Check us out at 1900 Salina Road or oglazeequipmentrental.com or just call 419-394-7883. Oglaze Equipment Rental.
Hello, I'm Dr. Robert Spees. Welcome to Spees Chiropractic and Wellness Center.
As a family practice, Spees Chiropractic welcomes in patients of all ages. Whether this is your first time or you've done this before, Dr. Spees and his compassionate staff are here for you. What makes Spees Chiropractic unique is their three-tier approach. By using chiropractic care alongside massage therapy and physical therapy, all your healthcare needs will be treated compassionately and comprehensively. Spees Chiropractic. Make the right choice for your care.
The importance of quality driver's education for our teens is essential. Capabilities has provided classroom and in-car driving instruction for St. Mary's and surrounding communities for over 20 years. Live classroom and online options are available for our students. Capabilities also administers the Ohio BMV driver's exam for our students and the general public. Contact Capabilities today to learn more about our driver's education services.
Calling all riders. Salina Cycle Center has all of your motorcycle, dirt bike, ATV, and e-bike needs. Need tires, parts, cleaning supplies, and riding apparel? Salina Cycle Center has you covered. If your bike needs tuned up or accessorized, mechanic and owner Aaron Schmidt will have you back on the road or trails. Stop in and see us at 6869 US Route 33 or check out our Facebook page at Salina Cycle Center. Let's ride!
Dr. Compton has been delivering quality chiropractic care for nearly 20 years. He's committed to helping you find relief as quick as possible so there's no lengthy care plans. At Neck and Back Pain Relief Center, most insurances are accepted and walk-ins are always welcome. Conveniently located in downtown St. Mary. To learn more, visit us online at smpainrelief.com and follow us on social media.
It's the name that you want to remember. Neck and Back Pain Relief Center.
Go see Eagle Loan Company in Salina when you need a little extra. Loans made easy, payments made affordable, loans subject to credit approval. Conditions apply.
St. Mary's Eagles 767 is dedicated to promoting the general welfare of the citizens of St. Mary's by giving special attention to public improvements. They are also committed to helping meet the public needs and all that relates to the betterment, convenience, and comforts of the citizens of St. Mary's. For more information on how you can become a member, call 419-394-3257 or stop in during business hours at 404 East Spring Street in St. Mary's. St. Mary's Eagles, 767. People helping people.
Well, hello everyone and welcome to Titan Stadium, Ottawa, Ohio, where Rider Nation Station is proud to bring you the broadcast tonight of the football match between the St. Mary's Roughriders and the Ottawa Glandorf Titans. I'm Zach Farrell. I'm going to be on play-by-play tonight. I want to give a shout-out to my usual partner in crime, Joe Hurlbert, who is able to able to watch his grandson in Van Buren tonight, as well as the next 2 weeks. But joining me, sitting next to me, is a little bit of a reunion of sorts because Mark Cisco is here with the color commentary tonight. How are you doing, Mark?
Very well, Zach. Thanks. It's great to be here. Good to be back on Rider Nation Station, if only for just a little while. It's always a pleasure to work with you and the staff here at Rider Nation Station.
Of course, Mark and I, for many years, had the rules of the game with Mark Cisco, able to look at some of the calls. Hopefully we'll stay out of too many controversial calls tonight, right?
This crew here, I know these guys well. They've been around for a long time, and in fact, the referee was the referee on my final game of my career up in Canton. So it's a good crew here tonight.
Well, that's great to hear, and hopefully, like I said, we'll stay out of the controversial calls. But I'm glad to have you here with your wisdom, and you're always able to add such a great commentary to the game. Mark, let's talk a little bit about the two teams tonight. Both teams coming into this game really looking for a bounce back. Last week, of course, the St. Mary's Roughriders, you saw right here on Rider Nation Station, lost to the Wapakoneta Redskins 42-7. And last week, OG lost to the Elida Bulldogs 24-7. So both teams looking to bounce back. St. Mary's comes into the game 2-3 overall, 2-2 in the WBL. Ottawa Glandorf, led by Kent Schreiner, comes into the game 0-5 overall, 0-4 in the WBL. Both teams sort of, especially on the OG side, no wins at halfway through the season, very uncharacteristic. For St. Mary's, had a lot of tough games early on here in the first five, trying to get back on track tonight and make a run for it the rest of the season. What are your thoughts?
Well, you're right, Zach. For OG's Ken Schreiner, it is very uncharacteristic. Ken is in his 30th year here in coaching, and the majority of those years as a head coach here at OG. Yeah, it's not like an OG team. I'm sure they'll give St. Mary's all that they want, and St. Mary's going to go the other way as well and give OG all that they want. So hopefully it'll come out to a Rider victory tonight.
I think both these teams, Coach Bo Fry in the Bo Fry show this week said, both these teams have been running the same things at each other for 30 years.
Yep.
With Ken Schreiner being there, so no surprises on the field. OG's going to come out in their typical shotgun offense with some trying to run out of that offense. Looking at their stats for the year, total offense just 218 yards per game. And listen to this for balance. Rushing, 109 yards per game. Passing, 109 yards per game. Perfect 50-50 balance. Very characteristic, though, of a Ken Schreiner run.
It sure is,
OG
Zach.
team.
Yes, they're not afraid to throw the ball should they need to, and St. Mary's will probably make them throw it, I would imagine. Yep.
Unfortunately, they're scoring just 13.6 points per game.
Yeah, that may work against them big time tonight. Let's hope so.
On the Rough Rider side, you just saw them come out and take the field. Total offense for the Riders, 284 yards per game. Of course, most of that's on the rushing side, 268 yards rushing per game, but 35 yards passing per game. We've seen Aiden Meinerding able to make some good big passes, able to use him when they needed to, and on a game like tonight, maybe you'll see if Riders are able to get up a couple scores, maybe you'll see them trying to practice some of those passing plays a little more.
I think OG's probably going to make them throw it around a little bit more than they're used to, I would think.
Rough Riders are averaging 26.4 points per game, which is very good, compared to the 13.6. Defensively, though, for the Rough Riders, they're giving up 357 yards per game. That's 156 rushing yards, 201 average passing yards per game, and they're allowing 29.4 points per game.
Oh.
So Rough Rider defense had some tough games this year and giving up a lot of yards and a lot of points.
Yes, they have, and there's couple games there where they give a lot of points, but on the other side, they've scored some points in some other games too. So, yeah, the defense just quite hasn't come together on the passing side, but maybe tonight they'll improve themselves a whole lot.
We've certainly seen that. They've been able to do very well stopping some rushes. If the other team gets some good passing, though, it's tough. Looking at OG, their defense also not great. 357 yards per game, same. Rushing defense, 173, passing 226, and they're allowing 32 points per game. So both defense struggling with this year.
We could be in for a long night here in the scoring department.
It looks like on the field they're going to pause for the playing of our national anthem. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with more right after this.
In need of a marketing idea for your business or organization? From concept to execution, we are your go-to for promotional products, signage, apparel, print materials, graphic design, and fundraising. Freedom Marketing Strategies is a Roughrider-owned business with over 50 years of marketing, graphic design, and fundraising support. Call Sissy or Gail today to get started.
St. Mary's traditions include football, SMAB, and Fowler's TV. Founded in 1957 by Richard and Peggy, Fowler's TV is celebrated, like a Roughrider First Down, for its dedication to high-quality electronics, custom installations of indoor and outdoor TVs, Sonos sound systems, surveillance systems, and so much more. With 12 months of special financing available on approved credit, shopping local has never been better. Fowler's knowledgeable and friendly staff uphold the tradition of exceptional customer care, servicing only what they sell with the same or next day service.
Hey, Mom, Dad, I know you're retired, but I think I need some help putting on a new roof.
What? Are you kidding me?
Roofing? Get out. That's not part of the retirement lifestyle.
What you need to do is call Eric Anderson at Grand Lake Roofing.
If you're looking for a quality roof replacement, look no further than Grand Lake Roofing. Give myself and my team a call at 567-890-ROOF.
Hate to admit it, but Mom and Dad were right.
Welcome back to Titan Stadium as the teams are getting ready for the opening kickoff. I want to give a shout out to everybody watching us at Varsity Lanes back in St. Mary's. Mark, we're going to go ahead and give them the kickoff time and temperature, sponsored by Varsity Lanes. What's it looking like for temperature out there?
It looks like it's 76 degrees, and it feels a little bit warmer than that up here, but it's a warm one tonight for this late in the season, that's for sure.
It's a hot one in the press box.
Here it is.
That's okay. It is 6:57, so just a couple minutes before official kickoff here. Looking at some of the individuals for both of these teams, Kayla Schmidt is coming into this game second in the WBL in rushing. 104 rushes for 688 yards, averaging 137.6 yards per game, 6.6 yards per carry, and critically 13 TDs.
Nice.
Through 5 games on the season. Of course, 6 of those were in one game against Salina.
Well, you know, you're going to have that, right? And, you know, it all adds out at the end of the year, and he's on pace to go over 1,000. And, you know, I'm hoping the young man gets that done. That's a big accomplishment and you know, a testament to his offensive line as well.
We'll see a steady dose of Caleb Schmidt tonight. Defensively, Taylor Compton, second in the WBL with 62 tackles and 4.5 tackles for loss. He is a force on the defensive side. We see him nearly in every single play, and definitely
he is
the leader of that defense.
He's
right?
active on the defensive side. He's always around the ball, and you know he's right there to stuff the run, and he's quick. So he's a legit linebacker back there.
Dylan Fink on the defensive side, 2 interceptions for the year as well. There's 5 games through the season, so you can't throw his way without putting it at risk. We may see that tonight.
Well, yeah, that's right. And, you know, even though St. Mary's has given up some yardage in the passing department, you know, you get hints of you know, some great plays at times. And let's hope the Riders can pull a lot of those off tonight.
Dylan Fink also just a great all-around athlete. Right now, he is second in the WBL in kick returns. 11 returns for 331 yards, averaging 30.1 yards per return and 1 touchdown. Of course, a lot of that is who's blocking in front of you.
Well, that's it, and you got to find the right spot sometimes and just turn it loose.
And just having speed and that athletic ability. Of course, Dylan Fink, we also see him on the offensive side, so it's great to have him. Looking right now, it looks like we have Tyler Rui kicking off for the Ottawa Glandorf Titans. Dylan Fink back to receive the kick. Also, Trey Moore. We've seen both of them with some nice returns this season. Trey Moore had a very nice return against Wapakoneta last week.
All right, here we go.
This reminder, this kickoff is brought to you by Varsity Lanes. Titans choose to kick it short, and I'm not sure what happened there. His own man tackled him.
Tackled him, yeah. I think his feet got tangled up. And
I think that was Caleb Schmidt.
I think you're right. So the Rough Riders going to start probably a little deeper in their own end zone than they thought, but we're out on the 30. This is across 30-yard line.
Yeah, still on the 30-yard line. Could have probably had 5 or 10 more yards on that.
It looked like it. Yep.
Nonetheless, the Riders will take the ball on the 30-yard line to get this game started. They come out in their traditional wing T offense. Aiden Meinerding under center. First handoff of the night to Caleb Schmidt, little off tackle. Give him a few yards there. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Okay, we'll take 2nd and 5.
Absolutely. One of those runs that it didn't look like a lot, but then it turns into 5 or 6 yards, right? Meinerding under center again. Quick handoff to Schmidt again up the middle. Little trap.
He may have gained a yard, Zach,
yep.
if anything. 3rd down here. 3rd and about 4, it looks like.
Riders looking for 4 yards to get that first down.
It is a money down with Ace Cuts. Ace Cuts Barbershop.
Little handoff up the middle.
He's going to be about a yard short, be 4th down.
Tough decision here for Coach Bo Fry. I think he's going to go for it, though. I think early on in this game, you've shown that you can move him pretty well. And it's dangerous here, your own 40 yard
line. Well, you ought to be able to get a yard, right?
You'll get a yard. Roughrider football.
OG thinks it's going to, their stuff in the middle.
Monitoring under center. Long count.
Trying to get him to jump off sides.
Caleb Schmidt.
He's got it.
He's got that Fowler's TV first down easily.
Easily.
Watched on the Larry Schaff Auto Sales replay here. Yep. Just a nice little off-tackle run from Caleb Schmidt. Let's give credit to that offensive line, too. Xander Post at center, Savion Murphy, Cooper Glass at the guards, L.J. Ruane, Keelan Baker at tackles, Cameron Gallimore at tight end. I know we got some other guys in there. We'll get their numbers here in a second. Dylan Fink, nice little sweep to the right side.
He's got another Fowler's TV first down, Zach.
Absolutely. Stumbles around
replay here by
Larry Schaff Auto Sales replay.
Yep. Gotcha.
Well blocked at the line, well run by Dylan Fink. Really just tackled himself there at the end, right?
Right.
Meinerding hands the ball off to Rammel. Luke Rammel has a nice hole. He runs through it, and he's tackled and taken down around the 30-yard line.
Fowler's TV first down.
Absolutely. So far, the Rough Rider offense is humming inside and outside. Obviously, they saw that OG must have been sitting on the inside.
Correct.
We're adjusting it.
Clock is ticking down right now. 8:50 left. 1st and 10. Riders have it on the OG 29-yard line. Meinerding hands the ball off to Fink.
Oh, good block there. Way to stay with it.
Fink breaks 2 tackles and gets a couple yards out of that. Excellent job from Fink. Could have really been stopped there in the backfield, right?
He bounced off the block and got something out of nothing there.
Picks up 1 yard and 2nd down and 9.
Riders trying to not let this drive stop. They had a couple of drives last week against Wapakoneta get stopped inside the 30-yard line. Need to finish the drive tonight. Put some points on the board early. Caleb Schmidt, another run off tackle to the right side.
Be a money down, an Ace Cuts money down here on 3rd down.
So they can't hear it.
It's all right.
Well,
pivotal third down here early. Obviously, it's fourth down territory if they're willing to go for it on their own 40-yard line. Meinerting under center. Quick jive play to Dylan Fink right off the left side there, but he's met very close to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard or two. It's going to bring up 4th and 3.
Yep.
Biggest play of the game so far coming up for the Riders and the Titans. Riders come out, T formation. Wing back to the left. Another pitch, Caleb Schmidt.
Oh, it's going to be close. They're putting it down right on the line. It just depends on where they put the football down. Nope, we're going the other way.
Wow.
It's just tough.
I don't understand watching.
Well, let's just see. We got a Larry Schaff replay here. Let's see if we can see what the official saw. Wow, I don't know. That's a tough angle there. Official was right on it. So we've got a Spring Street Storage turnover on downs.
Absolutely. OG takes over on the 20-yard line. Disappointing series there for the Roughrider offense, and tough call there from the officials on that spot, but don't leave it up to a close call, right? So Vogt in the backfield takes the shotgun snap, hands it off to Asher Rump, the 5'11" sophomore.
He got about 2, Zach, on that play.
We were told he was going to be running back tonight, but he's not in the WBL rushing stats. So has not had a lot of carries this year. For the OG Titans, you're going to see a lot of number 4, Tanner Vogt, number 24, Asher Rump as running back, number 34, Jager Berge, the other running back. Vogt takes the shotgun pass, looking wide.
Oh.
Had his receiver, number 7, Deegan Miller, right there on a little 10-yard out.
And we'll see this on the Larry Schaff Auto Sales replay, Zach. Had it right in his hands, right to him, coming right at us. He just started to move before he secured the ball.
Yeah, really should have been a completion there.
So the clock has stopped, 5:59 to go in the first quarter. Third down for the OG Titans.
Vogt in shotgun, one running back to his left, 3 wide left receivers, 1 receiver wide right, and the play is called dead. Timeout?
Timeout, OG.
Well, there's a timeout on the field, so we're going to have a Miller Funeral Home timeout here. We'll be back with more right after this.
Guarneri's Pizzeria and Pub has partnered with Rider Nation Station this season so that every Friday night, Guarneri's can be Roughrider Central. Guarneri's will be streaming Roughrider Football live every Friday night at 7, paired with your favorite Rider aid. Call Guarneri's during or after the game to place your pickup order for pizza, wings, or hoagies at 419-394-2244. Remember, Guarneri's, home of the signature Big Ralph.
Back at Titans Stadium, 3rd down and 8 for the Titans early on here in this offensive drive. Vogt looking for a screen pass up the middle.
Oh,
it's wide open.
For a while.
That looked like a block in the back, not called. Number 24, Asher Rump, takes that screen pass, and he's knocked out of bounds by
number 4 for the
Trey
Riders.
Moore.
Trey Moore,
Trey Moore, the speedster.
Now look at this on the Larry Schapp Auto Sales replay.
We saw him last week run down a Wapakoneta receiver and knock the ball out, and Trey Moore makes a touchdown-saving tackle there, but Titans able to have a huge play there from the 20-yard line all the way down to the 5.
That screen pass was wide open. It sucked the defenders right in, and it was over.
75 yards on that pass and catch. And the Titans are knocking on the red zone for the Riders. Vogt hands the ball off. I believe that's Rump again. Rump takes the ball down and no gain. Pretty good job from the defensive line. Maybe half a yard. It's like Matt Murray up front. Mullins. Owen Ott in there on the line, and Jackson Rammel. Titans in their shotgun formation, running back in the backfield, man in motion, looking to pass. Vogt rolls out, now he's looking to run, and he gets sacked. Cole Mullins, big 51 with the Spring Street Storage sack.
Nice. Here's the Larry Schaff Auto Sales replay. He had some time, he's looking. And then Cole just finally takes him down.
Great job, great motor, Cole Mullins, right?
And stay with it.
Good grip. That's that off-season workout.
That's some forearm workouts. That's right.
Able to hold on to him. Titans now back on the 11-yard line, 3rd and goal from the 11. This is a money down, right?
This is money down for the Titans. Oh, nice play.
Quick pass out to the right of Vogt, gets stopped immediately. Or was that Vogt himself
was a
going
sack.
out?
Yeah, it was a sack back there, number 53
I
for the Riders.
apologize. That's another Spring Street Storage sack.
You see it right here on the Larry Schaff Auto Sales replay.
63, that's Jackson Rammel.
Nice. So now OG's got to do it. We've got a potential field goal here. This is a live ball.
OG placing the ball at the 24-yard line. This is a 34-yard attempt. And it's good.
It's good. It's good.
Tyler Rui with a 34-yard field goal. It wasn't pretty, but it went through the uprights.
It got there. Well, that's not something we expected, but
absolutely not. Looking at the Sean Barnett Electrical scoreboard, the OG Titans have gone up 3-0 with 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the kickoff. We'll be back right after this.
Albert Sporting Goods, outfitting your team since 1980. Our products consist of individual and team equipment for all community organizations, club teams, high school and collegiate sports. We personalize your gear with embroidery, screen printing, digitizing, and graphic design with on-site services to deliver quality uniforms, spirit wear, and fulfill every equipment need. Order online now at albertsportinggoods.com.
JT's provides unique menu selections in a casual atmosphere you're sure to love. Whether you stop by for a meal or catch a game in the bullpen, make yourself at home and enjoy. Food, friends, fun. JT's Brew and Grill. Come dine with us today.
And
Welcome back to Titans Stadium, Ottawa, Ohio, where the Titans have struck first blood here, up 3-0 on the Sean Barnett Electrical scoreboard. As a reminder, this kickoff is brought to you by Varsity Lanes in St. Mary's, home of your state bowling champions. Rui with the kickoff, and they're kick it deep this time. Dylan Fink has it, and he's got a line in front of him. He bounces to the outside, still going, pushed out of bounds, looks like around the 30-yard line.
Yep, about 31, I think they're going to place it, Zach.
Riders take over on their second offensive drive. from the 31-yard line. Started the first drive on the 30-yard line. 3 minutes and 3 seconds left in the first quarter. Rider offense definitely needs an answer right here. Do not want to give OG a chance and keep them in this game.
They need to take it right down the field and score.
Riders come out full house backfield. Meyerding with the ball, hands it off to Fink.
Oh, big hole.
He's met by a host of blockers around the 35-yard line.
Yep, I think they'll put it down about the 36. Second down. And about 5.
Now, Mark, I got to ask, while you're watching this, are you going through your mechanics of the officiating? Is that still running through your blood?
Oh, I'm still watching the guys in the stripes a little bit, yeah. But like I said, these guys are a good crew here.
Full house backfield again for Meyerding. Under center. Hands the ball off to Luke Rammel. Luke takes it the other direction. And not quite as successful, just a couple yards there. That brings up 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3.
About 2 minutes and 5 seconds left in this first quarter here.
We saw last drive the Riders decide to go for it on 4th down when they weren't able to get it here on a
Let's
short
hope we don't have to do that here.
Absolutely. Full house backfield again. Looks like Meyerding may be getting the play.
Yep. They want timeout. Timeout, Riders.
Riders call timeout. That's a
Miller Funeral Home.
Miller Funeral Home timeout. We're going to take timeout as well. We'll see some commercials, and we'll be back right after this.
Speaking of great teams, St. Mary's Foundry would like to thank its very own team of hardworking employees for their loyalty and dedication. If you're looking for rewarding challenges and first-string wages and benefits, check us out at stmfoundry.com or on hometownopportunities.com. St. Mary's Foundry, where iron and ingenuity meet.
Miller Funeral Home has been serving the Roughrider community in its time of need since the 70s. Our business is a family affair, dedicated to serving families with integrity, dignity, and compassion. Miller Funeral Home, proud to be a supporter of the Roughrider community. Plus One Professionals
Back here at Titan
Real Estate.
Stadium, Ottawa, Ohio.
We're dedicated to making your
Riders
moves.
have a big 3rd down here, 3rd and 3 on the 37-yard line, trying to answer from Titans scoring on their first drive. Right now on the Sean Burnett Electrical scoreboard, it's 3-0 Ottawa. T formation. Meyerding gets the ball from post, and unfortunately the wingback on this side, Dylan Fink, jumps. That's just can't happen, right?
Oh, yep, that's a Roots Pub penalty there. 5 yards. He just missed the snap count.
That's one of those, too, where you go into timeout, you tell your guys, hey, we're going to do a long count.
Yep.
Be ready for it.
I can hear that again.
Roughrider speedsters go into the game, Grady Hughes and Trey Moore. It's typically a passing formation.
Oh, there you go. All right, so here we go.
3rd down and 8. Sometimes that's just a decoy, though, you know. There you go. Fink gets an opportunity to make up for that penalty, and he does. That'll be a Fowler's TV 1st down for Dylan Fink. So, again, you bring in your speedsters, you make it look like you're going to pass.
Yeah,
and then
take a look at this Larry Schaff replay.
That was just a nice trap up the middle.
It was.
So normally Caleb Schmidt's running that from the fullback position, but there's Dylan Fink as the halfback. You can see that hits a little quicker.
A little bit. A little sleight of hand there.
Great job executing that on 3rd down for the Riders. That gives them the fresh downs. Meyerding hands the ball to Schmidt this time. He bruises his way 3 or 4 yards. Bring up a 2nd and 7. 1 minute left here in the first quarter, and the clock is ticking. Meyerding comes in with the play from the sideline. Grady Hughes and Trey Moore both split out either side of the line.
Oh,
handoff to Fink again.
Oh, some good moves. He got about a yard or maybe 2, but I thought he might have been shut down there in the backfield. Good move.
Brings up a 3rd and 5.
I'd be surprised if the Riders run anything here.
Yep, 19 seconds ticking down. I think they're just going to let this one go to the second quarter.
Yep, I think you're right. Yep. Minor Innings going to stay right there at the sideline.
Ticking down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So at the end of the first quarter on the Sean Barnett Electrical scoreboard, it's the OG Titans 3, St. Mary's Roughriders 0. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with the second quarter from Titan Stadium right after this.
Plus One Professionals Real Estate. We're dedicated to making your move smooth and stress-free with our Plus One perks and free use of our moving truck. Plus One Realty, where our agents always go the extra step. Plus One.
Hold your horses, literally. Here comes Rocky, trotting in with some big news.
Yeehaw, Rider Nation. The Rider Rooters give back to every Rough Rider sports program.
That's right. Rider Rooters help supply gear, scoreboards, and the extras our athletes need to succeed. So saddle up and purchase your Rider Rooter membership, because here at St. Mary's, Riders ride together.
Thank you for your support. Go Riders!
Are you looking for a fun place to grab a bite to eat and a few drinks? Then stop by Roots Pub on Spring Street in downtown St. Mary's. The kitchen is open from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. The food menu still has all the classic favorites, but now also has some tasty new options. Roots Pub always has a game on and has live entertainment every weekend from some of the best bands around. Check out our Facebook page for a full entertainment schedule and daily food specials. Roots Pub, your go-to place for great food, cold drinks, and a fun atmosphere.
Fellowship of Christian Athletes is a middle school and high school club looking to spread God's love throughout numerous schools and communities of our local area. FCA's favorite play of the game is both teams joining together in prayer at the conclusion of the game. God bless you, sports fans.
Welcome
I'm
back
Larry
to Titan
Gruber,
Stadium.
longtime educator and
just missed a short run there for the Riders.
By Fink.
Got down to 4th and 2 now on the 50-yard line, and the Rough Riders are going for it. Apologize if we had some technical difficulties getting back there from the break, but huge 4th down right now for the Rough Riders.
Riders are 2 for 2 in the 4th down department, Zach.
Full house backfield. Play comes in from the sidelines.
Oh. Riders going to think about it.
It's going to be another timeout on the field.
Yep, I think they're going to change.
Coming out to punt it. That's going to be, we're going to go ahead and we're going to stay right here for a second.
That's a Miller Funeral Home timeout.
Yeah. So Riders willing to go for it on their own 40 with 1 yard, but 2 yards on the 50. What do you think that is going through the coach's mind right there?
I don't really know for sure. I mean, they got a good chunk of yardage on the last 2 tries, and they must see something there that they didn't like. So we'll put it in the hands of our kicker, and maybe we can pin them deep.
By the way, I just want to go over some of the first quarter stats. Thanks for Andy Rammel sending these to me. Riders had 4 first downs in the first quarter. OG had 1. Total yards, Riders had 70. OG had 63. So very evenly matched so far for both these teams early on. Nonetheless, Riders looking to punt here on 4th down. Triplett boots it, standing on about his 40-yard line, and that's going to go into the end zone. And that's going to bring it out to the 20, right?
Correct. That's a little bit too much leg on that one, but all right.
What do you say when you got a 60-yard punt?
I mean, yeah. Hasn't quite mastered the art of knocking it down at about the 5, right?
That classic coffin corner, right?
Needs a little bit more work, but he can kick the ball. There's no doubt about it.
So the Titans are going to take the ball. That's a turnover, or that's a punt from the Riders. They're going to take the ball on the 20-yard line. Last time the Rough Rider defense did a pretty good job of stopping and bottling up the Titans. However, they had that one huge play, that 75-yard screen pass. Looking to pass it again over the middle, and there's a Roots Pub penalty on the play. Number 4, Gage Bellman, was the intended receiver from the Tanner Vogt pass. And they call pass interference on St. Mary's. What'd you see there, Mark?
He might have been a little early getting there. I think he had a hold of him and twisted him just a little bit. We're going to look at it on the Larry Schaff Auto Sales replay right here. So right over the middle. As soon as he decides to throw it. Yeah. Tough to see right there. Tough to see.
That was Grady Hughes, just a little bit too much of a twist early, or a good job selling it by the OG wide receiver. That puts the Titans on the 35-yard line. Vogt looking to pass again.
Incomplete. I saw the ball bounce out of bounds there.
Absolutely. Yep. Deegan Miller, number 7, the intended receiver. He is their biggest receiver. He's got 17 catches for 302 yards, 17.8 yards per catch, and 1 touchdown on the season.
If we can't, we went back to that last play where the pass interference was called. The umpire called that, and he was turning around. Back judge didn't have anything. He had to look at it too. So, I don't know. It must have been obvious to the umpire.
Vogt in shotgun formation, running back to his right. 3 wide receivers.
Oh, we got all kinds of movement. St. Mary's thinks the OG was moving, and that's what it's going to be.
So that's a Roots Pub penalty as well.
Yep. 5 yards against the Titans.
Good to see one go against the Titans finally.
Well, that's only the second penalty called in the game. Actually, third now. Yep.
Fairly clean so far, penalty-wise, but that'll bring the Titans back. This is 2nd and 15. Vogt in shotgun, looks to his right. Quick little jailbreak screen, and that one could have been very dangerous. Instead, they just get about 16 yards. That did go to Deegan Miller, that number 7.
This is the Larry Schaff Auto Sales replay. Nice catch there, and just threads his way through and has lots of blockers out there, and he's caught from behind. So nice tackle there.
Yeah, great job by Childs of catching up to him and stopping him from taking that to the house. So far, a lot of success for OG on these screen passes. Something Riders need to work on here.
Oh, I think we got a false start on OG, and it is 5 yards.
Roots Pub penalty as well. Another one. Another false start. Very uncharacteristic of a Ken Schreiner team. From some of the games I watched this year, they didn't have too many penalties. They're young and can be small in some positions, but they're very fundamentally sound and doesn't have a lot of penalties. 33, the ball carrier, gets the handoff in the backfield, and he gets a couple yards out of that. 33, Jagger Burguy.
Oh, that name rings a bell to Rough Rider fans. Been a while, but
you think it's his older brother, probably, or?
Anyway, I'm thinking about way long ago.
You may have to enlighten me. I'm not. Vogt in at shotgun, looking to pass deep. Looking for a little 10-yard out pass over here to the sidelines to Parker Heckman. And Vogt's pass sails out of bounds.
Yeah, he might have. He decided there wasn't anybody there. He just tossed it. It's all right. Now we got 3rd and long.
That's going to bring up a St. Mary's
money down.
That's an Ace Cuts money down.
3rd and about 12.
Ace Cuts Barbershop for all your fade needs, right?
St. Mary's trying to show. Oh, here they come. Oh,
a little halfback draw.
Nice job by the interior lineman right there. Staying home and Making sure he didn't get any place. We'll take a look at it here on the Larry Shaft Auto Sales replay.
Little draw. He acted like he was going to pass and
just
handed it off to Burguy.
Ran it right into the 51 for the Riders.
Brings up a 4th and 11. OG showing punt. Trey Moore and Dylan Fink back to receive the punt for St. Mary's. Punter is, I think, Braden Bachrath.
Oh, good coverage by the Titans on that.
Yeah, Trey Moore able to catch it, but that's about it.
That was about it.
Got taken down right away.
Yep, let's look at it here on the Larry Shaft Auto Sales replay. Good catch. He waited. Wow. That's a good play by the defense there.
That'll be 1st and 10 for the Rough Riders now on the 18-yard line. Absolutely critical that they get down and score here. Do not want to go into the second half not able to score on this defense.
This is not what I thought we'd have at this point in the game after we talked about the stats earlier, Zach.
Nope. To their credit, OG has done a great job of stopping the wing T offense through the years. Little handoff, Luke Rammel. He goes nowhere. Going to be taken down for a loss.
Jack Schrader, 6'1", 205 senior on the tackle.
It's interesting. Watch on this replay. Watch the interior defensive line.
No, they're just going right down. Larry Shaft replay here. Yep.
And so that's what some teams do to try to take away the trap,
Take
right?
away the trap and just create a pile up the middle. And they typically have done that a lot.
Riders got a hole to dig themselves out of. 2nd and 15 from the 13-yard line. Clock ticking under 8 minutes. Minerding, the quick pitch to the short side of the field to Fink. Fink gets back a good 6 or 7 yards. Brings up a little bit more of a manageable 3rd down here. Actually, they're placing that at the 17-yard line, so it's actually 3rd and 11, not as much as I thought he got on that.
All right, what do you think, Zach?
Might be looking to pass here. Minerding throws deep. He's got a man. Is it caught?
It is.
It is. Dylan Fink.
It is.
Dylan Fink with another acrobatic catch. We saw him make that last week against Wapakoneta off of a tip.
Look at this on the Larry Shaft Auto Sales replay. Good throw, off balance a little bit. Nice acrobatic catch.
And that's going to make the St. Mary's Foundry highlight reel tomorrow.
For a Fowler's TV 1st down, Zach. What a play.
Riders are in business. I think that's about a 35-yard pass there from Aiden Minerding with an excellent acrobatic catch from Dylan Fink. Riders have the momentum. They're going to try to ride it now. Trap up the middle, Caleb Schmidt.
It's about 3 on the play.
Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Man out wide to the left. Aiden Minerding under center. Wing formation. Schmidt with a quick pitch.
Oh, got hit hard there.
I think the Rough Rider coaches decided if you're just going to pile up at the inside, we're just going to try to run it outside.
Well, I can't blame them. I mean, picked up about a yard. 3rd and long here.
3rd and 5 for the Riders on the 47-yard line. 6 minutes and 20 seconds counting down. Riders trying to put it in the end zone here before half. OG Titans looking for their first win of the season, 0-5 coming into the game. Minerding going to try to pass it again over the middle, wide open.
Nice. Yep, they're going to give him the catch. I think that's a good call.
I think that's number 19, Gallimore.
Yes.
And that's going to be a Fowler's TV 1st down.
See if we get another look at it here, possibly. And Larry Schaff Auto Sales replay.
What a great job by Minerding. Look how many guys he had right in his face.
Oh, he took a hit. Good catch. Good catch. Umpire's looking right at it.
Great job by Gallimore getting his arms underneath that. Great Fowler's TV first down. Riders are in business on 2 passing plays.
Oh, that one didn't go anywhere.
Riders tried to run the counter, and unfortunately it looked like the tackle either slipped in the backfield or his legs were taken out right away. Fink went nowhere. It's going to be actually a loss of 2. Second and 12 for the Riders. Minerding under center. Quick dive play to Fink. Spins out of 1 tackle.
Nice.
Falls forward for a few yards, and that's a good pickup there on second down. It's going to be about 6 or 7 yards and leave a 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7.
It looks like, yeah. Short 7.
So 3rd, and they're calling it 5 on the scoreboard, but that looks more like 6 or 7
it looks
to me,
like
right?
6 to me, yeah.
Probably 4th down territory no matter what here for the Riders. Another quick dive.
Oh.
Just a pile at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I give him credit for trying to get over it, but that doesn't get you a whole lot when you need 6. You got 1.
Grady Hughes comes out of the game. I think the heavy set went in for the Riders. Huge 4th down here for the Rough Riders. 4th and 5. And they're going to go for it here. Full house backfield. Fink outside.
Oh, get
nice
up there.
move for the first down.
Nice job there for the first down.
That'll be a Fowler's TV first down for the Riders.
Maybe we'll get another look at it here on the Larry Schaff Auto Sales replay. Good hole on the right side. He just nice. Good job.
Great job from Dylan Fink. Good vision down the field.
I would have thought maybe he would have tried to cut that outside, but.
Well, I think when you're on 4th down and you know you got to get that first down, you're probably just thinking getting vertical as soon as possible.
Get your hand on the ball and just go, right?
Riders come back out again in the full house backfield. Heavy formation. Hand off to the other side. This time Luke Ramel cuts it up a little earlier. Gets a couple yards out of that. 2 minutes and 54 seconds left. Riders starting to get a little bit more urgency about them, I think. 26-yard line, though. Plenty of time to get the ball.
Yeah, but they only have 1 timeout left. So
true. Full house backfield again. Minerding under center. Turns, hands the ball off to Fink. Or no, that's Ramel again. Ran the same play this time, ran it to the other side and had a little bit more space.
Yeah, but he only picked up about a yard.
Wow. Ran very horizontal, but only got 1 yard out of it. So 3rd down and 7 now for the Rough Riders. 26-yard line. Trying to get into the Dr. Mike Compton Neck and Back Pain Relief Center red zone. Heavy formation to the right side. Wing back to the right. Quick handoff to Schmidt up the middle. And he's going to rumble in for the touchdown. Caleb Schmidt with the Salina Cycle Center touchdown.
Nice.
What a beautiful play. That's going to make the St. Mary's Foundry highlight reel.
Yep, let's look at the Larry Schaff Auto Sales replay right here. Oh, he was gone before. He had me fooled on the replay even.
I think he was untouched.
Untouched.
That was a nice job up front. Xander Post, Savion Murphy, Cooper Glass. Great job.
We got the Eagle Loan Salina for the extra point.
Yeah, Eagle Loan Company of Salina extra point is good. And so on the Sean Burnett Electrical scoreboard, St. Mary's Rough Riders 7, Ottawa Glandorf Titans 3. Minute 40 left in the second quarter. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with the kickoff right after this.
I'm Larry Gruber, longtime educator and St. Mary's wrestling coach. If you're in need for any electrical upgrades, whether big or small, for your business or home, reach out to Sean Barnett Electrical at 567-259-8343. Trying to do electrical work on your own can be shocking and painful. Yow!
Hi, I'm Sean Barnett with Sean Barnett Electrical for your home or your business, and I do support this pinch.
Are you in the need of storage space? At Spring Street Storage, we have several units to help organize your life. From 10 by 10 to 10 by 30, we have units to keep your valuables dry and clean. We offer monthly rentals and long-term discounts. Give us a call at 567-279-1536 for all your storage needs.
Hey!
Lanes. Back at Titan Stadium, Ottawa, Ohio. This kickoff is brought to you by Varsity Lanes. Triplet here with an opportunity to put this ball in the end zone. I believe he's done it 10 or 11 kicks in a row. And he booms it. And he does put it into the end zone, so that'll be a touchback for Triplet. What a weapon, huh?
Oh, yeah. We were talking before the game that, for backs back there wanting to return the football and show their stuff, it's frustrating when they don't get the chance to.
And putting the other team on the 20-yard line instead of the 30 or 40 has huge dividends.
No run backs to deal with. You just know you're going to play defense starting on the 20.
Mark, we had a chance to look at that Rough Rider touchdown during the break. What did you think about that?
That was pretty smooth. That looks like Rough Riders of old.
Looks like the OG defense had gone with the sweep. OG now trying to score points here at the end of the second quarter, a minute 40 left, and that pass from Vogt is incomplete.
Deegan Miller was the intended receiver. That's a couple of them out there that he's dropped.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yep. Pretty good for Tanner Vogt for being a 5'10 freshman.
Yep.
Really impressed with his arm strength. Able to make those quick outs. Not too bad. Well, obviously, I think St. Mary's defense needs to look out for the screen pass right here, right?
I would think that would be.
2nd and 10 for the Titans. Vogt in shotgun, gets the ball. Rolls out to his left and decides to run it.
Nice tackle.
Gets a couple yards, but gets hit big time from Matt Murray.
We'll take a look at it here on the Larry Shaft Auto Sales replay. They're putting the pressure on there. And yes, it was. Good footwork.
Lays the pain down, right? A little belly flop. You get a chance to hit the quarterback, you gotta hit him hard. Those D linemen live for that.
But you have to do it legal, right?
Absolutely. And during the play. Not after he throws the ball, right?
Not after
no roughing the
passer. No after he's down either. That doesn't count.
Exactly. Vogt in the shotgun formation, running back to his right. 3 wide receivers to his right, 1 to his left.
Money down here for the Riders.
Got him. The Riders get a Spring Street Storage sack.
Nice.
That was a great Ace Cuts Barbershop money down for the Rough Rider defense. Good pressure. Mullins in the backfield again.
The Larry Schaff Auto Sales replay right here. He's just got nowhere to go with it. And nice job.
Good job by the DBs as well for that coverage, right?
Coverage.
So interestingly, here we have 38 seconds left in the second quarter, and St. Mary's has called a timeout.
This would be the Miller Funeral Home timeout for the Riders, their last one of the half.
We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll see if the Riders can score here with 38 seconds left. We'll be back right after this.
Hey there, Rough Rider Country. If you need a van, truck, car, SUV, motorcycle, camper, boat, or any other form of transportation, come on down to Schaff Auto Sales. I know you got vehicle needs, and I got needs too. I need to know that you got the right kind of truck to get the job done. And I need to know that you got a fun set of wheels to cruise around in. And I need to know that your kids are safe when you take them for a ride.
Thanks, Aaron High, the car guy.
I'm Aaron High, the car guy with Schaff Auto Sales. I sell cars to Rough Rider fans, because that's what I am, and that's who I care about.
back at Titan Stadium. Titans have punted the ball. Trey Moore decides not to take it. It takes a huge Ottawa Glandorf roll all the way down to the St. Mary's 38-yard line. And it took a lot of time off the clock as well. 24 seconds here for the Rough Riders. No timeouts.
No timeouts. You got to be careful here. You don't do something you wish you'd want back.
Absolutely.
I'm going to play coach here and go, you know what? Hand it off. See if we can get a quick hitter. If we can't do that, then let's just maybe take a knee.
It looked like they put their passing package in with Trey Moore and Grady Hughes. They've come out of the game now, so I wonder if we will just see a kneel here. Or maybe a quick run and see what happens. They do choose to run it there. Caleb Schmidt, a little off tackle. 19 seconds left. Riders have no timeouts left. They are somewhat hurrying, but looks like they're going to probably let this go.
Yeah.
So that'll end the half on the Sean Burnett Electrical scoreboard. Your St. Mary's Rough Riders are up 7-3 over the Ottawa Glandorf Titans going into halftime. When we come back, we're going to have the Guarneri's Big Ralph Rider replay and the Guarneri's halftime show. So we'll be back with that and more right after this.
TSC is bringing fiber optic high-speed internet to your rural community. Power your household with upload and download speeds as high as 1 gigabit. GigaSpire technology provides blazing fast speeds and whole home coverage so you can enjoy an unrivaled online experience. At TSC, we look forward to bringing you hometown local service, saving you money, and welcoming you to the TSC Gigahood.
Hi, I'm Jay Gibson, proud owner of Varsity Lanes since 2003. Visit Varsity Lanes for exceptional fun and mouth-watering food. Opt for our classic ham and cheese or choose from various other delectable options. Every Friday night, join Rough Rider fans in the lounge for food, drink, and St. Mary's football. Can't make it? Takeout and delivery services available. Varsity Lanes is your go-to spot for daily lunch specials and dinner options. Whether you dine in, take out, or opt for delivery, Varsity Lanes, locally owned and operated, and the home of state bowling champions, and where amazing dining meets fun. Tempted? Visit or call us now. Have you made the call yet?
We did! Buffalo Wild Wings in St. Mary's, proud to support Rough Rider Athletics and the Memorial Student Athletes. Join Buffalo Wild Wings for each Rough Riders football game, streamed on Rider Nation Station. Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, drinks, sports.
Welcome to Ace Cuts Barbershop, a locally owned and family-oriented shop. Our professional team consists of Chase, Scotty, and Jake, and we strive for perfection in every haircut. It's also more than just cutting hair for us. We build great relationships and friendships with everyone that walks through our doors. So come in and see Chase and the crew at 1649 Salina Road, St. Mary's. Let's go Riders!
The St. Mary's Memorial High School Alumni Foundation is proud to support St. Mary's athletics. We invite you to become a member of the Alumni Foundation by checking out our website at www.mhsaf.com or checking us out on Facebook. Good luck, Riders.
Oglaze Equipment Rental is your source for all your equipment needs. Whether you're a contractor or a homeowner with a project, we can help get the job done more efficiently. Check us out at 1900 Salina Road or oglazeequipmentrental.com or just call 419-394-7883. Oglaze Equipment Rental.
Hello, I'm Dr. Robert Spees. Welcome to Spees Chiropractic and Wellness Center.
As a family practice, Spies Chiropractic welcomes in patients of all ages. Whether this is your first time or you've done this before, Dr. Spies and his compassionate staff are here for you. What makes Spies Chiropractic unique is their 3-tier approach. By using chiropractic care alongside massage therapy and physical therapy, all your healthcare needs will be treated compassionately and comprehensively. Spies Chiropractic. Make the right choice for your care.
The importance of quality driver's education for our teens is essential. Capabilities has provided classroom and in-car driving instruction for St. Mary's and surrounding communities for over 20 years. Live classroom and online options are available for our students. Capabilities also administers the Ohio BMV driver's exam for our students and the general public. Contact Capabilities today to learn more about our driver's education services.
Welcome back to Titan Stadium, Ottawa, Ohio. This is your Guarneri's Pub and Pizzeria halftime show. I'm Zach Farrell. Joining me up here is Mark Sisko. Mark, what do you think about that first half so far?
Well, you know, when we were talking about the points scored and everything else and the yardage given up by the defenses, I thought this would be a 35-28 type affair, but it's really not. It's 7-3, and both teams have been, penalty-wise, pretty well mistake-free. There was only 3 fouls called in the game, and yeah, a lot closer than I thought.
Yeah, both defenses really stepping up here, especially the Otto Glandorf defense. I didn't think that they could quite stop the Rough Rider rushing attack as well as they have so far.
Well, once I think St. Mary's noticed or probably assumed that they're going to do some of that inside stuff where they're just taking away the traps and the dive right that. And I know they're going to run some plays that they've scripted. They're just going to run a few and try to see what's up. So I think the second half, St. Mary's come out and make a little bit of adjustment. I think we could probably get some bigger points on the board.
Well, we're going to look at the statistics here in a second. But before we do that, let's have the big Roughrider replay here at the Guarneri's halftime show. Enjoy.
Minerding will hold. Kill will attempt it. They line it up. Snap. Whoa. Kick. And it is good. The score. St. Mary's 7. Wow, Minerding did a great job of getting it down. St. Mary's 7. Salina nothing. Back in 60 seconds.
Stephen Kill with the field goal there on the big Roughrider replay. We're also going to jump right in here to the Roughrider trivia question for the week. And here we go. Most Roughrider fans are aware of who the current mayor of St. Mary's is. Of course, my partner who's not here tonight.
Mr. Hurlbert, yeah.
Mr. Hurlbert. They also remember 1966 graduate and former Skip Bachman assistant coach Greg Freewalt was also a mayor of St. Mary's. However, can you name one of the other 2 Skip Bachman assistant coaches that went on to become mayor of St. Mary's? So your Roughrider trivia of the night is name one of the other 2 Skip Bachman assistant coaches that went on to become mayor of St. Mary's. We'll let everybody ruminate over that during the halftime, and we'll hopefully have the answer at the end of halftime and a winner of that Guarneri's pizza.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, it's very tough. It's stumped somebody I know that was very knowledgeable on Roughrider football.
I couldn't come up with either one of them, truthfully.
Mark, while SMAB is on the field and we're going to keep the cameras on them, we're going to go over the statistics from that first half. So looking at first downs, St. Mary's 8, OG 3. Total yards, St. Mary's 160, OG 79.
And the bulk of those came in a big, long run on a screen pass, I believe.
Absolutely. 75 of those 79 yards was on that one screen pass. For St. Mary's, their passing net yards, 35, OG 90. St. Mary's 28 rush attempts for 125 yards. OG 8 rush attempts for 11 yards. Sacks, St. Mary's 3 sacks for negative 20 yards.
Helpful.
Yeah, very good there, getting some tackles for losses on those sacks. Penalties, St. Mary's 2 penalties, 20 yards. OG 2 penalties for 10 yards. felt like those were very pivotal, though, at the time that they were called, right?
Oh, those 5-yarders can be more brutal than a 15-yarder or a 10-yarder, absolutely. Yep.
And then third down conversions, St. Mary's 4 for 8, OG 1 for 4. Average drive start, St. Mary's 29.3-yard line and OG the 20-yard line. Punts, St. Mary's 1 punt for 50 yards, 2 punts for OG for a total of 84 yards, the longest being that 48-yard punt. Time of possession, St. Mary's 16 minutes, 41 seconds, OG 7 minutes, 19 seconds. So overall, pretty good team-wise for St. Mary's, but only 7 points on the board to show for it.
Yes, sometimes that's the way the ball bounces. I mean, you can do well stat-wise, but, the important stat is how many points are on the board.
Right, yeah. We can read these all day, but whatever's on the Sean Burnett Electrical scoreboard is really what counts at the end of the night. Aiden Meinerding, 2 for 2, 35 yards passing. Dylan Fink, 12 rushes for 53 yards, as long as his 13. Caleb Schmidt, 11 rushes for 61 yards, as long as 26. Luke Rammel, 5 rushes for 11 yards. Right now, Caleb Schmidt averaging 5.5 yards a rush. Dylan Fink averaging 4.4 yards a rush. We've seen some tough yards out of those two running backs.
There's very tough yards at times, yes. And it's, the OG defense traditionally has been very, very tough in this football game. So, they're running true to form.
Dylan Fink had that nice catch, 25-yarder, right there I think that was in the second quarter to keep that drive alive, keep the touchdown drive alive. For OG, Tanner Vogt, 2 for 6 for 90 yards. Rushing, Tanner Vogt, 4 rushes for negative 18 yards on those sacks and those scrambles. Yager Burgay, 2 rushes for 4 yards. Asher Rump, 2 rushes for 3 yards. But Asher Rump, 1 catch for 73 yards.
That's that screen pass that we talked about, yeah.
Yeah, we thought that was 75 yards, so that was 73. So
all right, well, close enough.
73 of the 79 yards were on that one play. So look at the statistics a little bit from the first half. Like you said, overall, not too bad for the St. Mary's side, but only 7 points to show for.
Well, the other thing we didn't mention was the fourth down conversions. I think St. Mary's was 3 of 4, I believe, and they thought we were going to go for another, and then the coaches called timeout and they kicked it away. So they've been successful at that point, too. So, early on in the game, we're just crossing the 50, and Coach Fry's going for a 4th and short, and they get it. So, he was pretty confident in his defense at that point, and they proved him right.
Well, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to have Doug Spencer with the St. Mary's Theater joining us, and he's going to talk a little bit about some of the events that are coming to the Grand. We'll be back with more right after this.
Calling all riders. Salina Cycle Center has all of your motorcycle, dirt bike, ATV, and e-bike needs. Need tires, parts, cleaning supplies, and riding apparel? Salina Cycle Center has you covered. If your bike needs tuned up or accessorized, mechanic and owner Aaron Schmidt will have you back on the road or trails. Stop in and see us at 6869 US Route 33 or check out our Facebook page at Salina Cycle Center. Let's ride!
Dr. Compton has been delivering quality chiropractic care for nearly 20 years. He's committed to helping you find relief as quick as possible so there's no lengthy care plans. At Neck and Back Pain Relief Center, most insurances are accepted and walk-ins are always welcome. Conveniently located in downtown St. Mary. To learn more, visit us online at smpainrelief.com and follow us on social media.
It's the name that you want to remember. Neck and Back Pain Relief Center.
Go see Eagle Loan Company in Salina when you need a little extra. Loans made easy, payments made affordable, loans subject to credit approval. Conditions apply.
St. Mary's Eagles 767 is dedicated to promoting the general welfare of the citizens of St. Mary's by giving special attention to public improvements. They are also committed to helping meet the public needs and all that relates to the betterment, convenience, and comforts of the citizens of St. Mary's. For more information on how you can become a member, call 419-394-3257 or stop in during business hours at 404 East Spring Street in St. Mary's. St. Mary's Eagles, 767. People helping people.
In need of a marketing idea for your business or organization? From concept to execution, we are your go-to for promotional products, signage, apparel, print materials, graphic design, and fundraising. Freedom Marketing Strategies is a Roughrider-owned business with over 50 years of marketing, graphic design, and fundraising support. Call Sissy or Gail today to get started.
Welcome back to Titan Stadium here in Ottawa, Ohio. This is the Guarneri's Pizzeria and Pub halftime show. Just a reminder out there of the Rough Rider trivia question sponsored by Guarneri's Pizzeria and Pub. Name one of the other two Skip Bachman assistant coaches that went on to become mayor of St. Mary's. Apparently it was not as difficult as we thought, because I'm seeing tons of answers being texted to me and in the comments. Well, this is Zach Farrell. I'm joined right now by Doug Spencer. And Doug, you're here to talk a little bit about the Grand, right, and some of the events that are coming up.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, thanks for having me, Zach.
Thanks for being here, Doug.
Yeah. Want to talk about a lot of great events that we do have at the Grand, some outside, some inside, some free, some not free. And the one that I really want to place some emphasis on is Sunday, and I know that it kind of coincides at the same time that the homecoming bonfire is going to be taking place on the backside of the theater. But we have Shades of Bublé, a tribute to Michael Bublé. We have 3 singers, a pianist playing on the Dick Hudson baby grand piano, and a drummer, and it's just going to be an awesome 90 minutes of Bublé music and other great hits, and so it'll be 2 45 sets with a 15-minute intermission, and we're really looking forward to pulling this one off.
I noticed on their Facebook page, this is a nationally known group.
It definitely is. The owner, the agent, is based out of New York City, and these guys travel all over the place.
And there were people on there saying, "Oh, they were just on my cruise ship. Oh, I just saw them across the country, and now they're going to come to St. Mary's, Ohio, to the Grand."
Yeah. So we would really encourage, if you're not going to participate in the homecoming bonfire and you're looking for something to do Sunday night, and maybe you don't want to live the misery of watching the Browns and the Bengals, just come to the Grand. Get your tickets online, grandoperahouselive.com. /tickets, or you can get some tickets at the door. The performance starts at 6 p.m. Doors are going to open up at 5 p.m.
And hopefully you'll be feeling good.
Yeah.
There we go.
Absolutely.
I will not be one of the 3 singers as part of the trio.
You missed it by that much, though. You were so close. Then we have the wrap of our 3 consecutive Sunday Fun Days, which this Sunday Fun Day will be October 5th from 2 to 6 p.m. The Settlage Brothers are going to open up on the Nidec Minster Grand Pavilion stage, and so bring your lawn chair and just come have a nice relaxing time. This is a free will offering. We have great sponsors to help us, but obviously things are always expensive, and we would love if you feel so inclined to make a donation for that, but absolutely not necessary.
Well, you know, they say nothing's free anymore except at the Grand, right?
Yeah, and we do have this as a freebie, and some others would like to talk about too. But kind of the headliner for this is Exploit Deluxe. And you may remember Exploit. They were extremely popular in the 90s and the 2000s, and they still are rolling strong. And when they add Deluxe to Exploit, what that means is they are bringing their trombonist, they are bringing their trumpeter, and they are bringing the most amazing saxophonist that I've ever heard. He's toured nationally with a lot of great bands and entertainers, and so it's going to be a great time with Exploit Deluxe. You know, you may hear some great tunes from Chicago with that horn section included. So that is Sunday, October 5th.
Very popular band. I mean, I remember them from the 90s and 2000s. They always bring a big crowd with them. And I've driven by and stopped in on some of these Sunday Fun Days, and it's so great to see how many people are there with their chairs and setting up and just enjoying themselves.
And here's the thing. Yes, it's physically located in St. Mary's, and yes, we get great turnout from St. Marians, but we see a lot of people that are coming from Mercer County and Shelby County and some Allen County folks, and that's what this is really all about. This is a regional asset that we have here. Yes, the physical location is St. Mary's, and I think you see by that naming rights sponsor that they identify, yes, we have a lot of employees who are from St. Mary's, but this is a regional aspect, an asset for all, and just a great way to enhance quality of life.
I like to call it a regional entertainment hub.
Yeah. Beautiful.
I mean, we've been inside, and we've talked to some people inside for a show, and they came from West Virginia. And I mean, how amazing is that people are driving from West Virginia to St. Mary's, Ohio. They're staying in our hotels. They're going to our restaurants. It's just incredible what the Grand has done. We need to keep supporting these events, right?
Absolutely. And we're still in our infancy. We're still trying to get the whole building project done. And all the while, we're doing these events. And so a little bit insane trying to do both at the same time. But the ballroom, hopefully by the end of the year, is definitely going to be done and ready. The progress is continuing a little slower than what I'd like, but it is progressing. Zach, I want to get a couple more freebies in before I talk about a biggie that we're going to have. And thank goodness to Miami and Erie Trading Company, Marion and Josie Slater. They have sponsored the entire year free movie First Monday. And they told me we're going to do it again.
That's awesome.
You know, if you say, you know, some of the things are just a little too expensive at the Grand, there's a multitude of events that we have are freebies. So
thank you to the Slaters.
Definitely. October 6th, 7 p.m. You might want to bring your sleeping bag because this is a long one, but The Martian. And it's a really neat movie, and I think you all enjoy that. This is a biggie, and it's a freebie, and it started last year, so this is the second year for it, and it is called St. Mary's Celebrates Education, Writing, and the Power of Stories. And the timing of it is it's always right before the Hall of Fame. And the idea for this came from Dr. Tom Petter, and he was the first author that we featured, and now we're going to feature Joe Genner. Joe is a published author. He's just has his 6th book that has just been released, and we are going to feature Joe. It's a very neat format. He's going to do a monologue to begin with, and then he is going to be interviewed by a panelist of Len Persinger, Tracy Lauf, and Mrs. Shelby. What a hoot that's going to be. And really drill down as, certain things that really touched on the book. The Christmas Couch, surviving a zany Christmas Eve in 1969. Wow. Memories that they have had. And just, Joe, where were you really going with this? Or, what was the impetus for this? Or how did you remember that as he created this story? So
can't wait to hear about Ron Genner. If you knew Ron Genner, you knew Ron Genner. And I assume some of the stories in here are incredible with Ron and Joanne and that Christmas.
So you can get books ahead of time at the St. Mary's Community Public Library. You can get books at the theater. You can make certain you have a book by going to the theater ticket page and clicking. It costs you $10 to get this book, and then we'll have a Q&A afterwards, and then a little reception and signing. And then the last thing I want to get to before kickoff is the day after Tailgate for Cancer, which is going to be at the Needek-Minster Grand Pavilion. The day after, Phil Dirt and the Dozers returns to St. Mary's, and it's been a few years in between their return. And so those of you who remember Phil Dirt and the Dozers, you definitely want to get your tickets. It's an outdoor concert. It's rain or shine. If beforehand we know it's just going to be yucky weather, we're flipping it and going inside. So that's the beauty of that venue that we definitely have. So get your tickets, $20 each. So we're very excited about bringing Phil Dirt and the Dozers back. In the 90s, I remember watching them for the first time at the Auglaize County Fair. They had appearances at Summerfest.
I was going to say classic Summerfest band.
At the Carousel, I remember Aiden Minerding's grandpa. I remember Al and Janet Minerding dancing to some of the songs at the Carousel that Phil Dirt and the Dozers were playing. So a lot of great events coming forward. Check out the website, grandoperahouselive.com. We hope to see you there. And thanks for all of the sponsors, the donors, and volunteers who have made this dream come reality for downtown St. Mary's.
Well, thank you for being here, Doug. As he said, the Riders are getting on the field here, ready for the kickoff. I hope everybody out there supports the Grand, supports those events. And thank you, Doug Spencer, for all of your work and help with the Grand through the past few years. It's been incredible to see the transformation there. But we got a football game in a second half to go here, joined again by Mark Sisko.
Well, I can tell you, Zach, that I know we've got listeners in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, and Ocala, Florida, because I heard from them at halftime. So
we've got listeners in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Want to give a shout out to them listening to us out there.
Nice.
Wonderful people. We've got a lot of correct answers. We're going to put them together and find out who the winner is in just a few minutes. But first, Brady Triplett's going to try to put this ball through that end zone again.
It's the Varsity Lanes kickoff for St. Mary's, kicking the ball off here in the third quarter.
Ball is deep.
Yep.
And out of the end zone.
Wow, he hit the end line with that one.
Wow. Almost through the upright.
Yes. That brings back a little short memory then, doesn't it?
Well, and that was from the 40-yard line, the OG 40-yard line. We talked, right before half, if Trey Moore could have maybe gotten a fair catch there, Riders could have tried for another free kick.
It would have been interesting. That's right.
In any respect, the OG Titans have the ball on the 20-yard line. Vogt is back in shotgun as well. Man in motion, pitches it to him, and he's brought down in the backfield for a loss. That was number 5 catching that. Jordan Shoemaker, 6'1" sophomore. And who else in the backfield but Taylor Compton? Another tackle for loss, adding to his for the season.
Makes it about 2nd and 13, maybe 2nd and 12.
Titans in the shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the right, 3 to the left, 2 to the right, and 1 in the backfield. Quick pass and catch out there to number 7, Deegan Miller. Didn't drop that one.
He did not drop that one. He picked up about almost 7 yards, 6 yards anyway.
So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 6, and this is going to be an ace cuts money down for this Rider defense here early in the third quarter. Riders trying to get a big stop here. Need to watch out for the screen, right?
Yeah, I would.
Vogt with the ball. Looking to the right. Throws out. Looking for Miller. He has him.
It's a first down.
Titans get the first down there.
Take a look at it, the Larry Schaff Auto Sales replay. Good throw. So he goes from one side of the field to the other making a catch.
That's a tough throw all the way from the right hash, basically, across the field, across his body. And just sort of underthrew his receiver a little bit, and the receiver's able to come back to it, but well past the first down marker. Vogt looking to build on that. Somebody jumps on the line.
Nope, they're going to call on the Riders. Encroachment Riders.
Mullins looking for a false start.
So it'll be a 1st and 5 for the OG Titans at about the 39, 38 yard line.
Unfortunately, the Roots Pub penalty goes against the Riders. Offsides, 1st and 5 now for the Titans from the 39-yard line. Vogt hands the ball off. I believe that's... I thought that was Rump, but I don't think so now. 33, that's...
Burgeye.
Jagger Burgeye. you explain who the Burguy is now?
Burguy goes back a long way
Okay.
in OJ history. It's tough to explain because we're talking 1970s, I believe. And I was just a wee lad in the early 70s.
So that was a running back? Or
Yes.
Okay. So it's 1970s OG running back.
And they've had a long line of Burguy, so I'm thinking this is a grandson somewhere along the lines.
Gotcha.
I'm thinking.
Well, Burguy again with the ball. Quick little handoff for the Titans, and he's going to get a first down. Titans moving the ball now here on offense. 1st and 10 from their 47-yard line. Again, Titans came into the game 0-5 overall, losing last week to Elida 24-7. Trying to score and beat that total. Quick pass from Vogt out here to number 4, Gage Bellman.
Got about 3. We'll take a look at it on the Larry Schaff Auto Sales replay. Just a quick out. Inside receiver gets it, and he doesn't get over the 50. So picked up about 3.
Good job from the Roughrider defenders stopping that. Couple yards. 2nd and 7 here for OG. Titans have the ball on the 50-yard line. Vogt in the shotgun. 3 receivers to his left. He rolls out looking that way. Throws back for a screen. And his receiver fell down. Ball falls as well.
Let's take a look at that on the Larry Schaff Auto Sales replay here. See what the receiver does.
Oh, he just kind of tripped over.
Oh, you might ask about that. We may have had an ineligible downfield.
Okay.
At the time the ball was tossed.
So something to look for in the game is on some of these screens, whether the offensive linemen are getting too far down the field, right?
Yeah, if the ball crosses the line of scrimmage in the air, yeah, you could have a problem.
OG here on this Ace Cuts money down, 3rd and 7. Quick pass out to number 1, Nolan Horseman.
Nice job by the defense.
Great job. Lots of Roughrider defenders there. See Compton.
Let's take a look at the Larry Schaff Auto Sales replay. He goes down, doesn't go down far enough, and then comes back and maybe picks up a yard, so to speak. Fourth down.
Childs, Compton, Hughes all over there. It's 4th and 5, and OG's going to think about going for it, or they Riders are back in the punt return formation.
Yep.
Titans going to punt it here, barring a fake. Trey Moore and Fink back for the Rough Riders. End over end punt falls a little short and out of bounds at about the 22-23 yard line.
Just about 22-23, you're right, Zach.
Riders going to take over here on their first drive of the second half.
Well, they put it down at the 26, so the Riders will start 1st and 10 from the 26.
A little bit better than we thought.
No, I take that back. I'm sorry.
Oh, 21.
21.
There we go.
Lost my perspective up there for a minute.
Full house backfield for Aiden Meinerding under center. Quick dive. I think that's Fink on that side.
Number 8.
Oh, nope, Luke Rammel.
Okay, good run, good hard run. Gets them out of trouble a little bit.
Rough Rider coaches saw something at halftime that they saw that they could get a quick, they line up in a certain formation. OG's shifting, and they're leaving some big holes on the other side.
Same thing here. Looks like they're shifted left.
Little
look at him. There he goes.
Play. Caleb Schmidt.
There he goes.
To the 40.
Run.
To the 30.
Cover
to the 20.
Cover the ball.
To the 10. And
they're going to give it to him?
They're going to say he's down at the 1 yard line. Oh, my. Caleb Schmidt with the trap. caught just from behind.
Damon Coverman is right there at the back judge. He's got the best look at it, and you can bet he's parked right there. And he thinks he's short, so here we go, as we saw in the Larry Shaft Auto Sales replay right there.
Jordan Shoemaker, number 5 for OG, does a nice job of tracking him down, but the Riders are in business here.
They're in the red zone.
They're in the Dr. Mike Compton neck and back pain relief red zone, and now they're in the end zone.
Yep, they're on touchdown Riders.
That's a Salina Cycle Center touchdown for the Riders. I believe that was Aiden Meinerding on the QB keeper.
You were right. Let's see if we can get a chance to get a look at it. Maybe, maybe not. Pretty much right up the middle. Quarterback sneak on set. That goes back a ways, doesn't it?
That's right. Certain teams, if I didn't have a nose tackle on me, I just wanted to run it every single play.
There you go.
Well, Triplett comes in for the Eagle Loan Company extra point. It's up, and it's good. Mr. Consistent makes another extra point, and on the Sean Barnett Electrical scoreboard, your St. Mary's Roughriders 14, the Ottawa Glandorf Titans 3. We're going to take a quick break and come back with the kickoff and the Rough Rider trivia answer right after this.
St. Mary's traditions include football, SMAB, and Fowler's TV. Founded in 1957 by Richard and Peggy, Fowler's TV is celebrated, like a Rough Rider First Down, for its dedication to high-quality electronics, custom installations of indoor and outdoor TVs, Sonos sound systems, surveillance systems, and so much more. With 12 months of special financing available on approved credit, shopping local has never been better. Fowler's knowledgeable and friendly staff uphold the tradition of exceptional customer care, servicing only what they sell with the same or next day service.
Hey, Mom, Dad, I know you're retired, but I think I need some help putting on a new roof.
What? Are you kidding me?
Roofing? Get out. That's not part of the retirement lifestyle.
What you need to do is call Eric Anderson at Grand Lake Roofing.
If you're looking for a quality roof replacement, look no further than Grand Lake Roofing. Give myself and my team a call at 567-890-ROOF.
Back at Titan Stadium, Triplets kick does what else but go through the end of the end zone. Another touchback. Let's go through the Rough Rider trivia question. Most Rough Rider fans are aware of who was the current mayor of St. Mary's. They also remember the 1966 graduate and former Skip Bachman assistant coach Greg Freewalt was also mayor of St. Mary's. Name one of the other 2 Skip Bachman assistant coaches that went on to become mayor of St. Mary's. And the answers are Kay Albert or Mike Lynch. So either of those answers were correct. And our winner of the Guarneri's Pub and Pizzeria Pizza is Roger Razorweir. So Roger, be sure to come this week during regular business hours to Laura Yelton State Farm and pick up your gift card for that free pizza. Thank you to Guarneri's Pizzeria and Pub.
OG gets about 6 on that up the middle run there, Zach, for second down.
So great drive there for the Rough Riders. Well adjusted at halftime, right?
Yep, they saw something and took advantage of it.
And now the Ottawa Glandorf Titans trying to respond. 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right, 1 in motion, comes to the left side. Quick pass out to that motion receiver, caught it in the flats, and he's hit, and he's going to be brought down.
Maybe for 1 yard, maybe 2-yard gain.
Yep.
So this will be a third down, money down. For Ace Cuts, money down.
Big third down here for the Riders. Big Ace Cuts, money down. 3rd and 3. Same looking play, man in motion to the left. Vogt throws it out to the other side. Number 7 catches it. Deegan Miller. He's going to have a first down.
He had enough when he caught it.
Is that one of those, though, where he sort of reestablishes his momentum?
He catches it here, and he's got enough, and he's loose, and then he comes here on the Larry Schaff Auto Sales replay, and he picks up a couple more yards. If he'd have just fell, he'd have been fine with the first down.
So first down and 10 for the Titans. 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Vote in shotgun. Running back to his left. 3 wide receivers. Hands it off to the running back. That is 24, Asher Rump. A little off tackle to the right. Hard run. Taken down by Jackson Rammel.
Second and about 6. Riders are giving it up a little more than we'd like on first down.
Well, aside from one play in the first half, they've done a pretty good job of
overall defensively, yes.
Bending, not breaking. Vote. Hands off again to Rump. Pulls out. A little run pass option. Hits Miller, and Miller rumbles down the sideline with a man on his back. And he's going to have a first down. Titans are moving the ball now on this drive.
Number 4 for the Riders fell down trying to come up and make the tackle. That allowed the receiver to gain a few more yards.
Trey Moore, a little slip there, allows the first down. That'll be first and 10 from the 49-yard line. Vogt looking to pass deep. He's got a man covered well by Trey Moore.
Covered really well.
Yeah.
It just looked like the OG receiver just kind of gave up on the ball. The ball actually landed in bounds.
Mark, he was covered so well that I didn't think he was covered because I couldn't see Trey Moore behind him.
Well, the Larry Schaff replay proves that he did a nice job covering him.
I thought he was wide open.
We'll come back with a second look at it. And the ball was just overthrown a little bit, and the receiver gave up.
Great job from Trey Moore, not biting on anything, staying with his man, not letting him get behind him. Vogt in shotgun, 2 backs, hands off to Rump. Rump gets a couple yards, tough yards. And Riders say the ball came out.
Nope.
Official says it's down, right?
Nope. Brett Roberson there with the call. Head was right on top of it. Picked up what? 2. This is
we got a injured player on the field. Looks like a timeout on the field called by the officials. So we're going to take a Miller Funeral Home timeout and show some commercials. We'll be back right after this.
Admit it, but Mom and Dad were right.
Guarneri's Pizzeria and Pub has partnered with Rider Nation Station this season so that every Friday night, Guarneri's can be Rough Rider Central. Guarneri's will be streaming Roughrider Football live every Friday night at 7, paired with your favorite Rider aid. Call Guarneri's during or after the game to place your pickup order for pizza, wings, or hoagies at 419-394-2244. Remember, Guarneri's, home of the signature Big Ralph.
Back at Titan Stadium, Zach Farrell, Mark Cisco, Rider Nation Station. Big third down here for the Titans. He rolls out to his right. Vogt has his receiver for a first down. I believe that was Miller again.
It was.
Riders unable to make a play on that Ace Cuts money down, and OG gets another first down on this drive. This drive started on the 20-yard line, and they are all the way to the Rough Rider 32-yard line. OG hands the ball off again. Looks like Rump.
Yep, number 24, Asher Rump. He's just a sophomore.
Yeah, it seems like OG has gone to a heavier set. You know, they have less wide receivers in there. They've got a couple blockers. They're running a lot of off tackle to Asher Rump, and then they're rolling out from that, and they're finding wide receivers that are a lot more open than they were earlier in the game.
Yep. Well, the Riders have given up lots of yardage on for pass plays, so you know OG's trying to take advantage of it.
Sure. Vote in shotgun. Snap comes, pulls it down, looking to pass, stepping up, hits, gets the ball off. That ball went through one receiver and landed in another receiver's arms.
Number one for the OG Titans is Nolan Horseman.
Let's watch this again on the
Larry Shaft auto play. Goes right through, yep, and
wow.
Boom. Oh, had to type rope that.
Sometimes the ball just bounces your way. Unbelievable. Really should have been caught by the first receiver, though. Went right in his hands, goes through it, bounces into Horseman's hands, and the Titans are knocking on the door. Ball on the 16-yard line. 1st and 10. Riders need a stop or a turnover here. Burgay, the ball carrier.
He got about 2, maybe 3.
That'll bring up 2nd and 8 for the Titans. Be interesting to see if St. Mary's sends in an extra D lineman or not. Sometimes they do when they get down here, but with OG being in the shotgun and sort of spreading things out, it doesn't always make as much sense. Vote in the backfield. Man in motion as a blocker. Fakes to Burgay. Ball is knocked down at the line. And Vote. I thought it was Vote. Wasn't Vote. Was a different receiver.
Larry Schaff auto sales replay here. Knocked down. And then 2 OG kids running each other. One of them slow getting up, but he'll be all right.
John Youngs, I believe, number 1 for St. Mary's here. Yep, knocks that ball down. Great job there from our camera crew. And
so this is 3rd down, money down. Ace Cuts money down for the Riders.
Ace Cuts money down, 3rd and 8. Riders looking for a stop. Vote rolls out, throws looking for that quick screen pass. He's got him, but he is short of the first down. Was that number 7, Miller again? Yep. Sure was. So let's watch this here on the replay. Quick little screen pass. Now
that was fine. The ball was caught probably behind. Tough to see here from the Larry Schaff auto sales replay, but yeah, if it's all goes beyond. I mean, the screen pass only works legally if you catch it behind the line of scrimmage.
Behind the scenes, I'm pointing that the offensive linemen are way down the field, but because he caught it before the line of scrimmage, it's okay, right?
Correct, if indeed he did, yes.
4th down and 3, huge down here for both teams. Vote looking to pass, throws it up for grabs. It falls incomplete, and the Riders are going to get a Spring Street Storage turnover on downs. What a bend but not break defense for the Rough Riders.
Play for number 11 for the Riders is right there.
Dylan Fink, that's who we talked about before the game. He has 2 interceptions for the year. They typically do not throw his direction because he has such good coverage.
And he was right there. He had a hand on that, I believe. Okay, the Riders got the work cut out for him now with 1:06 in the 3rd.
Yeah, they're trying to go 91 yards. 1st and 10 from the 9-yard line. Meinerding under center, full house backfield. Handoff to Fink. Fink makes the play, and Fink gets the ball. How about that?
Yeah. He's about a step away.
Unfortunately, only gets a couple yards, so that'll bring up 2nd and 8 for the Rough Riders. 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. So third quarter has gone really quick, Mark. Meiterding hands the ball off to Schmidt.
Oh, nice.
He runs
just go.
tackle.
Nice. Good run. I'm betting the Riders will let the clock run here. Look at the Larry Schaff replay here. Took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys to bring him down there. Yep, the Riders going to leave it go.
So great job at the line of scrimmage from Caleb Schmidt. Great job from his offensive line. That's going to end the third quarter. On your Sean Barnett Electrical scoreboard, the Riders are up 14-3. We'll be back with the fourth quarter of play right after this.
Albert Sporting Goods, outfitting your team since 1980. Our products consist of individual and team equipment for all community organizations, club teams, high school and collegiate sports. We personalize your gear with embroidery, screen printing, digitizing, and graphic design with on-site services to deliver quality uniforms, spirit wear, and fulfill every equipment need. Order online now at albertsportinggoods.com.
JT's provides unique menu selections in a casual atmosphere you're sure to love. Whether you stop by for a meal or catch a game in the bullpen, make yourself at home and enjoy. Food, friends, fun. JT's Brew and Grill. Come dine with us today.
And speaking of great teams, St. Mary's Foundry would like to thank its very own team of hardworking employees for their loyalty and dedication. If you're looking for rewarding challenges and first-string wages and benefits, check us out at stmfoundry.com or on hometownopportunities.com. St. Mary's Foundry, where iron and ingenuity meet.
Titan Stadium, Zach Farrell, Mark Sisko. Riders 1st and 10, handoff to Luke Rammel. Sweep around the left side for the first play in the fourth quarter. Mark, what do the Riders need to do here to keep this lead and get the victory coming out of Ottawa?
I think they just need to keep doing what they've been doing. I think they figured out what OG's trying to do, and they can't get conservative here. I mean, we got a whole quarter to play. I mean, they're going to run as much clock as they can, but right now let's snap the ball and get another first down.
And defensively, we saw OG able to run the ball down the field pretty well, but not get in the end zone. Anything adjustments you think need to be made defensively?
Oh, I think OG's still going to continue to throw the football. I mean, that's what's got them moving.
Especially that they want to keep the clock stopped.
Right.
That was a little off-tackle run from Caleb Schmidt. Only gets a couple yards, and already we have an early 3rd and 5.
But as you know, the best defense is a great offense, right? So
that's one of the tenets of the wing T football and St. Mary's football, keeping the ball in the offense, running the clock down. Maybe let's just do a 10-minute drive right now.
That would be good.
We did see that last year. St. Mary's team took the entire quarter on one drive.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Sets up a screen to Schmidt.
Make a block.
Oh, man. Caleb Schmidt.
I think we're going to get a look at that, the Larry Schaff Auto Sales replay here in a second. They had 3 riders out in front. Somebody's got to make a block there, and it's off to the races at that point.
Great play.
And maybe not. Oh, here we go.
Great play call. Pretty good execution on the pass and catch. And
yep, we got 3 linemen out front.
And they just...
And he slipped through it, and boom. Slowed him down enough for OG to make the tackle.
Nonetheless, great play for a first down for the Riders on 3rd and 5. Caught OG off on that screen pass. Full house backfield for Meiterding as they try to build on that momentum. Quick handoff to Fink. Fink makes a nice cut, jump cut through the hole, works his way back to the middle of the field.
Gets about 4.5.
Yep. And that'll bring up 2nd and 6.
Yep.
Yeah, that's one of those plays too, Mark, as 2 offensive linemen sitting here. You get out there on those screen passes and you're excited about hitting somebody, right? Minerding full house backfield. Quick handoff, Kaler Schmidt goes nowhere.
They brought the house on that play, OG did. They had that sniffed out big time. Lost about a yard. So we got a 3rd down and 7.
Just felt like it was just 3rd down and that screen pass, didn't it? OG, I did notice on film, likes to blitz a lot.
Yeah.
They call a lot of interesting blitzes for a high school team. Riders trying to get a 1st down here, 3rd and 7. Minerding, wing T. Little reverse. Minerding's out in front to block. Fink goes, and I think he's got the 1st down. Just got back, just past the line of scrimmage. Apologize.
No, he picked up about 4.
Oh, he did. Look at that. I'm all over the place.
Clock's still running.
Good job from Dylan Fink getting what he can out of it. Clock is running. It's 4th and 3. Riders want to move the ball quick here.
And you don't often see the quarterback leading the blocks, right?
No.
Out front.
It's always bittersweet. You're like, make a good block, please, but don't hurt yourself.
All right, 4th down.
Huge 4th down here for the Riders. Looking for a Fowler's TV 1st down.
St. Mary's calls timeout. They're going to talk about it.
Timeout on the field. That's a Miller's Funeral Home timeout for us. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back right after this.
Miller Funeral Home has been serving the Roughrider community in its time of need since the 70s. Our business is a family affair, dedicated to serving families with integrity, dignity, and compassion. Miller Funeral Home, proud to be a supporter of the Roughrider community. Plus One Professionals Real Estate. We're dedicated to making your move smooth and stress-free with our Plus One perks and free use of our moving truck. Plus One Realty, where our agents always go the extra step. Plus One.
Titan Stadium, Ottawa, Ohio. Zach Farrell and Mark Sisko. Riders have a big 4th and 3 here on the Ottawa-Glandorf 32-yard line. 7 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Riders want to continue to take time off the clock and get down the field and put this in. Riders are up 14-3 now, but sure feels a lot better to be able to say 21-3.
Yes.
Wing T formation, wing back to the right. Quick handoff to Kaler Schmidt, and he's got it. That's a Fowler's TV 1st down for the Riders. Great play call, great execution.
Did well.
And Kaler Schmidt just looked like a train. He was not going to be stopped coming through that line.
Now we'll look at the Larry Schaff Auto Sales replay here. Good hole, got enough for the 1st down. Good run.
I like it when the running back is running so hard he just outruns his lead blocker. He wasn't going to be stopped for this 3 yards. Great job, Kaler Schmidt. That's a 1st and 10. Riders knocking on the Dr. Mike Compton neck and back pain relief red zone. Full house backfield. Fink bottled up, nowhere to go. OG Titans had that one sniffed out.
Yeah, that play took a long time developing for some reason. It just didn't. They had a good. OG had a good push into the backfield, and that's what took that out. So we lost about a yard.
Second 11 from the 27-yard line. 6 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. Continues to tick. Minerding with the play from Seth Voorhees on the sideline.
Unbalanced to the left.
Minerding hands the ball off to Schmidt. Ooh, Schmidt cuts that inside, trying to go upfield. I think he had a lot of space to the outside there. Only gets a couple yards on that. And just like that, 3rd and 10. Five minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock. Minerding wing T to the right. He's going to try to pass it. He's looking deep. He's got his man, and Luke Rammel was open. The ball was just slightly underthrown, and the Titan defender able to get there and knock the ball down.
We'll take a look at the Larry Schaff Auto Sales replay, and just if he steps back towards the football, he's probably going to draw a pass interference. Oh, we've got a field goal attempt here. All right.
So 4th and 10, Riders decide to try the field goal. That ball is sitting on the 33-yard line. This is a 43-yard field goal attempt for Triplett. Brady Triplett puts a boot into it. That goes through. That's good. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a record field goal for the St. Mary's Roughriders. 43-yard field goal. We'll call that a Eagle Loan Company field goal. So the 49-yarder that he kicked as a free kick is in the books as a field goal, and we're not sure if that's a record or not. But if you put it in there, it's probably an asterisk anyway.
I don't know how that's scored. You'll have to ask your friendly neighborhood scorekeeper.
Andy Rammel is trying to figure it out with the OHSAA, but anyway, what's nice about that is now Brady Triplett has the record
for actual field goal.
For an actual field goal.
My guess is that free kick will go down as a field goal.
That's what we found so far. Yep. There's no way of it doesn't get designated anything other than a field goal.
Yeah.
But it kind of has an asterisk as it was from a tee. You know, it's easier to kick longer. In any regards, Brady Triplett, congratulations, young man. 43-yard field goal. Traditional field goal.
There you go.
And now he gets a chance to put it into the end zone. This is kickoff is brought to you by Varsity Lanes. Riders are up 17-3 on the Sean Barnett Electrical scoreboard. Brady Triplett's fired up.
Oh, almost hit the end line again. Good for him. No time runs off the clock.
Congratulations, Brady Triplett.
So OG will have it once again at their own 20-yard line. OG's drive charts can't look very well when you're starting at the 20.
Absolutely not. 5 minutes and 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. OG trying to get something on the scoreboard. Pick away at this St. Mary's lead. Vogt in shotgun. Looking to throw, looking downfield, throws it far side, and he's short of his intended receiver, Deegan Miller. Just trying to do that timing pass, that little 10-yard or little 8-yard out. I think the Riders' advantage right now on defense is that they know that OG's in passing.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
Vogt in shotgun. As I say that, he of course takes a QB draw.
Well, he was in shotgun. That's fine.
Well, yeah. Thought they would maybe stay away from running the ball with 5 minutes left. Thought they didn't need to hurry up, which they are doing now.
Brings them to a third down, money down from Ace Cuts at this point.
Already an Ace Cuts money down. Voigt looking down the field. He's got pressure. He rolls out. Throws it over the middle.
Incomplete.
Yeah, nearly picked off from the Rough Rider defense. think that was 63, Jackson Ramel, man.
Take a look at the Larry Shafter Auto Sales replay here.
Yeah, Jackson Ramel. Oh, he would have loved to get that pick. D lineman.
OG's changing personnel. I mean, they just about have to kick it here, I would think.
Well, you're down 17-3. I mean,
they have to, yeah. I mean, you don't want to fourth down and forever.
They do have 3 timeouts left, so yeah, I guess give themselves a shot to.
Good place for a fake, maybe?
Yeah. Riders are in the safe formation. Only one kick returner back, Dylan Fink. He lets it go.
It's all right. Time keeps running.
Dangerous looking play there. Dylan Fink thought he touched it for a second.
Oh, man, I'll tell you what. You get away from that, right?
So it's down. 4:31 left here. Rough Rider offense back on the field. 35-yard line.
I'll take that 5-minute drive now.
Absolutely. Aiden Meinerding surveys his squad. Wing T, wing back to the right. Handoff to Caleb Schmidt. Rumbles, bumbles through the middle for a good 7 or 8 yards.
Yeah, nice play there by Caleb Schmidt. I don't like to see him leave their feet, but he's getting the job done.
Well, he's as hard of a runner as you'll see in the league this year. As is typical for the Rough Riders, seems like every year we just have somebody that steps up and fills in that type of position, right?
Riders are run balanced to their left.
Caleb Schmidt again. He's tripped at the line.
They're going to give him a first down.
Are they? Yep. So that's a Fowler TV first down. Tripped up, but still fell far enough for the Fowler TV first down, and most importantly, clock continues to run. 3 minutes and 25 seconds on the clock here. Fourth quarter. Riders up 17-3 on the Sean Barnett Electrical scoreboard. Wing T, wing back to the right. Meinerding hands off to Schmidt. Getting a healthy dose of Schmidt right now.
I think OG is called timeout. They're first of the half, I believe.
So timeout on the field from OG. That's a Miller Funeral Home timeout for us. We'll be back right after this.
Hold your horses, literally. Here comes Rocky, trotting in with some big news.
Yeehaw, Rider Nation. The Rider Rooters give back to every Rough Rider sports program.
That's right. Rider Rooters help supply gear, scoreboards, and the extras our athletes need to succeed. So saddle up and purchase your Rider Rooter membership, because here at St. Mary's, Riders ride together.
Thank you for your support. Go Riders!
Are you looking for a fun place to grab a bite to eat and a few drinks? Then stop by Roots Pub on Spring Street in downtown St. Mary's. The kitchen is open from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. The food menu still has all the classic favorites, but now also has some tasty new options. Roots Pub always has a game on and has live entertainment every weekend from some of the best bands around. Check out our Facebook page for a full entertainment schedule and daily food specials. Roots Pub, your go-to place for great food, cold drinks, and a fun atmosphere.
All right.
Back at Titan Stadium, Zach Farrell, Mark Sisko. Riders trying to shut the door on this game. 2nd and 9 from the 46-yard line of OG. Schmidt has the ball again, bounces to the outside, and is wrapped up outside of the hash mark.
Number 33 for OG makes the tackle. It's per guy. 5'10", 175-pound senior. Got a player down for OG. Looks like we got an injury time. Nope, he's going to stay down.
Injury timeout on the field. We're going to take a quick break again. We'll be back right after this.
Fellowship of Christian Athletes is a middle school and high school club looking to spread God's love throughout numerous schools and communities of our local area. FCA's favorite play of the game is both teams joining together in prayer at the conclusion of the game. God bless you, sports fans.
I'm Larry Gruber, longtime educator and St. Mary's wrestling coach. If you're in need for any electrical upgrades, whether big or small, for your business or home, reach out to Sean Barnett Electrical at 567-259-8343. Trying to do electrical work on your own can be shocking and painful. Wow!
Hi, I'm Sean Barnett with Sean Barnett Electrical for your home or your business, and I do support this pinch.
Are you in the need of storage space? At Spring Street Storage, we have several units to help organize your life. From 10 by 10 to 10 by 30, we have units to keep your valuables dry and clean. We offer monthly rentals and long-term discounts. Give us a call at 567-279-1536 for all your storage needs.
And we're back here, Ottawa, Ohio, Titan Stadium. Player is coming off the field on his own, which is good to see.
Oh, now OG wants a timeout.
And OG calls a timeout. Is that to stop the clock?
Miller Funeral Home timeout, yeah. Because otherwise they'd have started it back up.
Well, we're going to take a quick commercial break again. I'm going to try to come back with some other WBL scores. We'll be back right after this.
Hey there, Rough Rider Country. If you need a van, truck, car, SUV, motorcycle, camper, boat, or any other form of transportation, come on down to Schaff Auto Sales. I know you got vehicle needs, and I got needs too. I need to know that you got the right kind of truck to get the job done. And I need to know that you got a fun set of wheels to cruise around in. And I need to know that your kids are safe when you take them for a ride.
Thanks, Aaron High, the car guy.
I'm Aaron High, the car guy with Schaff Auto Sales. I sell cars to Rough Rider fans, because that's what I am, and that's who I care about.
Back here for final 3 minutes of this football game. Quick pitch to Caleb Schmidt, and he rumbles, bumbles. He's got the Fowler TV first down and more.
Nice run.
Gets past the OG 40-yard line. Great job blocking up front there. It was kind of like a student body right, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Toss and everybody.
We're looking at the Larry Schaff Auto Sales replay. He just hit 3 or 4 times there. He's keeping going, then he's finally out of bounds. Good, nice run.
Mark, you got some scores from the rest of the WBL?
Well, this is from halftime. It was Salina 35, Kenton 23. In the third quarter, Shawnee over Defiance 20-14, and Wapak 35-14 over Van Wert, starting the fourth so far.
Not too many surprises. Caleb Schmidt off the left side.
So OG's going to call another timeout.
Let's go through some other scores. We'll just stay right here.
In the MAC, Anna 42-0 over Delphus. That was in the third. Coldwater 43-13 over Parkway at halftime. Fort Recovery started at the start of the fourth, 20-7 over New Bremen. That's a surprise. 9:49 to go in the fourth. Versailles 19, Marion Local 14. And then in the at 4:36 of the third, St. Henry 39, Minster 0 at that point.
I want to give a shout out to people watching us all over the country. Matt out in Minnesota, Grayson Laney back at in St. Mary's with Logan watching us. Know people are enjoying us everywhere. Need to also thank our sponsors throughout the year. So Minster Bank Capabilities, Dr. Spees, Grand Lake Roofing, All Glaze Equipment Rental, Plus One Professionals, Eagles 767, JT's Brew and Grill, Rider Rooters, MHS Alumni Foundation, B-Dubs, Albert Sporting Goods, and TSC, along with, of course, all of our other sponsors for all of our special things, instant replays and things like that.
OG is out of timeouts now, so they can't stop it with a timeout.
2 minutes, 47 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Riders can get a first down and maybe put an end to this game. And they're going to get more than that. Oh, stop just short.
Just short. About a yard short.
Caleb Schmidt with the trap.
But that's all right. Clock continues to run.
With the way he came out of that, I thought he was gone. He had a couple blockers, but he outran him again.
Yeah.
He got out there in front of him. Good hard running from Caleb Schmidt. As you said, the clock continues to run now, and Riders get a chance to let it run down another play clock here before they have to call the play and potentially get a Fowler TV first down. Aiden Meyerding.
Yep, first down.
QB sneak, first down.
Fowler's TV, first down. So now I would think they're going to take their time.
Clock is running. First and 10 for the Riders.
I don't know that they can milk this all the way out.
Ball on the 28. Play clock is down to 15.
That's all right. They'll get her snapped. He can look at it.
Full house. Hand off to Schmidt, the sure hands.
Now they're going to mark him short of the first down. That's all right.
Nearly another first down, but yeah, they put him about the 19, 18-yard line. 19-yard line.
All we got to do is get a first down, and we're done.
Hope everybody's going to join us for the Fellowship of Christian Athletes post game. We're going to have statistics from our friend Andy Rammel, and we'll look at some of the highlights from the first half.
Go.
Riders think they're going to let this go all the way down and call a timeout. Not sure, some confusion there, but timeout for the Riders. Let it go all the way down for the play clock.
It's a Miller Funeral Home timeout.
Yeah,
the Riders here.
Timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout, and we'll be back right after this for hopefully the last play.
Oh, he was looking over at
TSC is bringing fiber optic high-speed internet to your rural community. Power your household with upload and download speeds as high as 1 gigabit. GigaSpire technology provides blazing fast speeds and whole home coverage so you can enjoy an unrivaled online experience. At TSC, we look forward to bringing you hometown local service, saving you money, and welcoming you to the TSC Gigahood.
Hi, I'm Jay Gibson, proud owner of Varsity Lanes since 2003. Visit Varsity Lanes for exceptional fun and mouth-watering food. Opt for our classic ham and cheese or choose from various other delectable options. Every Friday night, join Roughrider fans in the lounge for food, drinks, and St. Mary's football.
And we're back, and the Riders have decided that they can take the victory formation and take a knee here. 45 seconds left. 40 seconds now on.
They're going to take a knee again.
One more knee.
Just go up there and snap it and fall on it.
So I think that's going to, we got 20 seconds left here on the game clock. That's going to end the game here on a Aiden Meyerding kneel.
Just snap it, son. Come on, Aiden. You don't have to wait till it goes down.
And that ends the game. The Riders are going to improve their record to 3-3 overall, 3-2 in the WBL. The Titans are going to drop to 0-6 overall, 0-5 in the WBL. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back for the Fellowship of Christian Athletes post-game show, we'll have some statistics. We'll be back with that and more right after this.
Hi, I'm Jay Gibson, proud owner of Varsity Lanes since 2003. Visit Varsity Lanes for exceptional fun and mouth-watering food. Opt for our classic ham and cheese or choose from various other delectable options. Every Friday night, join Roughrider fans in the lounge for food, drinks, and St. Mary's football. Can't make it? Takeout and delivery service is available. Varsity Lanes is your go-to spot for daily lunch specials and dinner options. Whether you dine in, take out, or opt for delivery, Varsity Lanes, locally owned and operated, and the home of state bowling champions, and where amazing dining meets fun. Tempted? Visit or call us now. Have you made the call yet?
We did.
Buffalo Wild Wings in St. Mary's, proud to support Roughrider Athletics and the Memorial Student Athletes. Join Buffalo Wild Wings for each Roughriders football game, streamed on Rider Nation Station. Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, drinks, sports.
Albert Sporting Goods, outfitting your team since 1980.
We're back here at Titan Stadium looking at the teams on the field. This is the Fellowship of Christian Athletes post-game show. And, of course, their favorite play is when the teams get together for a prayer at the end of the game. Looking at the Sean Barnett Electrical scoreboard, St. Mary's Roughriders win this one 17-3. Mark, what are your final thoughts on this game?
Well, it was a lower scoring game than I thought it would be when we first talked about it at the beginning of the game. OG did some things, but they just couldn't manage to get it in the end zone. St. Mary's toughed it out and adjusted to OG's defense and managed to put enough points on the board. It goes down as a W. That's what's important.
Looking at the final stats, St. Mary's finished with 15 first downs, OG with 9. Total yards, St. Mary's 347, OG 180. St. Mary's was 3 for 4 passing, OG was 12 for 22. Passing yards, St. Mary's 53, OG 162. Rushing yards, St. Mary's had 52 rushes for 294 yards. OG had 17 rushes for 18 yards. 3 sacks for St. Mary's for negative 20 yards, none in the second half. 1 tackle for a loss for St. Mary's for negative 2 yards. Penalties, St. Mary's penalized 3 times for 25 yards. OG twice for 10 yards. St. Mary's was 7 for 14 on third down conversions.
Okay.
OG was 4 for 10. And they got a lot of fourth downs conversions after those third down conversions.
Correct. Right? Yes, they did.
St. Mary's average drive start, their 26-yard line. OG, the 20. Time of possession for St. Mary's, 25 minutes, 44 seconds. 17 minutes and 45 seconds for OG. Individually, Caleb Schmidt, 25 rushes for 210 yards and a touchdown. Dylan Fink, 16 rushes for 63 yards. Luke Ramel, 7 rushes for 21 yards. Receiving, Dylan Fink with that big catch of 25 yards. Passing for OG, Tanner Vogt, 12 completions on 22 attempts for 162 yards. Asher Rump, 6 rushes for 21 yards. Jager Burjai, 5 rushes for 14 yards. Receiving, Deegan Miller, 7 catches for 73 yards on 13 targets. Nolan Horseman, 2 catches for 12 yards. So overall, statistically, it was really
the Riders.
Riders, yeah, not really as close as the score was, right?
No, that's true. The stats would lend themselves to a bigger score, but hey, games are like that sometimes.
Absolutely. As we watch the teams sing their alma mater here at the end of the game, Mark, any final thoughts?
Well, it was good to be here, Zach. I appreciate you having me in place of the mayor, Mr. Joe Hurlbert, and I look forward to coming back here in about at regular season end to see you again.
Absolutely. We'll be back next week for the Riders. For all of our crew here, Doug Spencer, Ross Henshin, Rich Spencer, Dave Weilbacher, my co-host tonight, Mark Sisko, I'm Zach Farrell. So long, everyone.
Thanks for watching another episode of Rider Nation Station. Help us help you by subscribing on YouTube or following us on Facebook.